Hey there, it's me. It's around, I didn't even check the time. So blind here. It's almost 2 o'clock. And my topic is tuning into your heart. I know a lot of you ask me, what the heck do you mean? Well, sorry, my nose is itchy. Tuning into your heart is getting out of the head. Getting out of the head, if you're starting to analyze everything, analyzing, picking apart something, that's what we usually do. Then you're overthinking, trying to overthink your decisions and all that. Then you're overthinking, you're in the head. That's where your ego is. Now your heart is a different thing. Your heart is light. It's playful. It's not rigid like the ego is. It's very light, it's very playful, and it is emanating from all over here, and then it kind of spirals. It goes everywhere. So it's connected from top here all the way down here. And how do you know when you're tuning into your heart? Well, the simple thing is, it starts to feel very light, very playful, very fluid, like water. Okay, I'll show you what water is. I've got my bottle of water. Okay, water flows back and forth. The ego stays still. It doesn't move. It's really rigid. Okay, whereas the heart is very fluid, just like your feelings are. Okay, so your feelings come from the heart. It could come from your belly, as long as it's not up here and you're stuck. When you start when you're stuck, you'll feel it. It's really rigid and it gets you confused, and you just spiral, like you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's what happens when you're in your head. And your heart is a different thing. It's like a light feeling, and it's also very playful, very light, very fun. And this is where your heart is. So this is going to be a very short live video stream because I just think it's a very short topic, but that could be me. But definitely it is very light. It's very fun. It's not very heavy. And if you're asking yourself, well, where does my heart? I used to ask myself that same thing. What do you mean? Where's your heart and how does it feel? And well, with your heart, it's going to feel, that's what I'm saying. It's going to feel. It's going to feel light. It's going to feel like, oh, that's where it is. Yeah. So true. Yes. Yes, it is. And if you're a person that's very logical, you're going to have a hard time understanding this. Because I know, because I'm very logical, but I'm left-brained and I'm also right-brained. Okay? So the tool here is to feel here. Feel it. You drop past your head, where you do all your calculations and stuff. You move past it and you kind of put your awareness towards here. And it might float down to your stomach where you're feeling things. And that's when you start feeling things. You'll feel people's energies. You'll feel people around you. You'll feel your guides. You'll feel your angels. You'll feel the ancestors. You'll feel the elders. You'll feel the animals around you. And it's just a feeling. There's no thinking. If you start saying, well, I think this, no. That's not what you're, and I think this is what it is. Mm-mm. So when you get into the heart, it's more like imagination. This is where the play comes in. This is where your inner child comes out. And it feels like you're making it up, which is true. And it's going to feel like you're making stuff up. And that's where the heart is. And that's how I see things and how other people see things. And so that's what it is. And when you're a shaman, I guess, I wouldn't say I guess, when you're a shaman, that's where shamans come in. They feel it in their heart, and that's how I feel it in my, I feel guides. I also see them. So try not to jump ahead. This is how you start feeling. And this is how you become more creative, more intuitive. And when you start feeling, like feel, you know what I mean? Feelings. So if I feel tired, I know that feeling. If I feel, let's say I feel somebody around me, I don't try to think it. Oh, so what is that feeling? Is it a man or is it a woman? Okay, I feel like it's a woman. Okay, then you go to the next thing. What do you feel about this person? So do you get what I'm saying? So you start feeling things. So yeah. I don't want to go too much into detail about the heart, but if you want to watch this again, I'll leave it on my my Facebook page, which is Intuitive Guide. And so I'm just gonna, yeah. So does anybody have any comments or questions or anything like that? Would you like to see more of these? Yeah. Do you want to see more? Do you want to see less? Do you want to see, so I'm asking you right now. You can invite your friends over. I can answer some questions, not some psychic reading questions, but something about tuning into your body, because that's where the heart is, in the body. It looks like my connection is weak. I'll try to keep it on just a few more minutes, and then I gotta do some laundry, and then I gotta clean my kitchen, which I've kind of avoided all weekend. Yes. Oh, did I tell you? If you're from the local area, I'll just kind of put this in. If you're around here locally, this is Escabigyak. If you're around here, there is a powwow Maoyomi going on at Wet'suwet'en School this Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be really cool. And I think they're selling crafts and stuff, and it should be really cool. Anyways, I'm going to let you go, and yeah. So if anybody doesn't have any questions or anything like that, you can go to my website, which is, I wish somebody would type it down for me, TrishaKondo.com. So that's TrishaKondo.com. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to let you go. And I know this is really, really short, but I've got stuff to do. All right. Well, have a good day, and yeah, I'll see you later. All right. How do we get out of this? Okay.